Shout out BruceGas, aka Toka 2. You know I had to drop a track for my boy. Yeah, been in your rap. Shout out BruceGas. I ain't signed to no label. Hey, BruceGas putting them fights on the table. Calling that boxing since Kane versus Abel. Smoking so much gas, you would think that shit was fatal. All the people's champion like Muhammad Ali. Shout out BruceGas. One day we gon' meet. Yeah, we gon' blow it down. We gon' smoke hella weed. Yeah, we gon' blow it down. Take a hit. The Toka 2, slipping hella shots, feel like Tyson with the people. Little Glock by my side, but it hit just like Isaac Cruz. Shout out Mad Chat, real shit, that's my fucking dude. We always cooking on the panel. Strapped to my side, I ain't talking about no sandwich. Bruce passed me the blunt, I'ma light it like a candle. Ayy, non-stop bars, man, I always spit flames. Feel like BruceGas always got a different strain. Bitch, you ain't like me, you can never feel my pain. You win and you lose, well, this the fight game. Don't beef on the net and the shit won't change. Said that on the stream, gotta do it for the game. Said that on the stream, gotta do it for the chat. I ain't undisputed. Yeah, hold on, I ain't undisputed, but I want all the straps.
What's up? Hang on a second here. BruceGas over here, boxing, jazz, and more. Chris Irish, boxing and more. I'll take that as a compliment. Flattery is the sincerest form. De Niro, my brother, salute, man, salute. Just talk to the champ today. We're gonna do a live in a little bit. I text him. I always gotta remind him. He's like me. We forget everything. And he said, "Oh, I just had to go out and get some food, go a little shopping." I said, "Just click it." I sent you the invitation. I said, "Click it when you get home." I'll be on in 5 minutes. So we'll talk to the champ, man. You know, we got a very interesting weekend of boxing. In addition, we got some legit boxing in the on Saturday, but on Friday night, Mike Tyson. I don't know if it makes any sense. 58 or 59-year-old Mike Tyson against Jake Paul. Man, is this legit? Is this a real fight, or is this a fake fight? No, I'll get the champ up here. We'll talk a little bit about that. I think I just seen him sliding in the back room now. See if I can get him back here, man. There he is. There's the man himself.
I had to stop cooking.
What are you making tonight, brother?
Ground for that's for Shania. It's ground chicken, and she make tacos with it.
Taco Tuesday, huh?
You know, she got the bread, not the real hard stuff. Oh yeah, no, she got the little round wrap things.
Them not the crunchy ones, the wrap ones.
No, not the crunchy ones. Yeah. So I'm just gonna eat a little peanut. I got a little bit of orange, and then I'm gonna make me a big. I hit the heavy bag, like with Brian. About what, 5 rounds or 4 rounds? 4 5-minute rounds, or 3 5-minute rounds.
On the heavy bag.
Yeah, on the heavy bag. And I did 100 sit-ups. I'm gonna stretch before I go to bed.
It sounds like you're getting ready to step in the ring, champ.
Oh, I can. You know, I haven't been ready. I haven't been doing that much because the automobile broke.
It's all right, man. I got the ticker on there, man. Tips for Tim to help fix the car, man. There's the Cash App right there, bro. Terrible Tim 990. Anybody wants to donate? He shakes his head, but hey, man, he put his work in this game too. What happened to the car? Car just shit the bed on you.
What happened?
What happened to the car?
Oh, it's been messed up for a while. I put it in the shop, and I think they messed it up. It was a good running car. They messed it up so I could come back. They knew I was Tim Witherspoon, so I think they did something because they thought I had money, but I did have a lot of money. But I'm happy, even though I don't have a whole lot of money now. I'm still happy. It was a
Me
good,
too.
yeah, it was a good trip, a good everything in my life. Now I'm starting to enjoy. I'm not starting, but I'm gonna just enjoy things. That's all.
Shout out to my brother, the drunk Irishman out there, the man who always
Uh
wins the
oh.
contest. Chris from Ireland. Chris says we should go on earlier, man, because these Irish cats, man. It's like and the drunk Irishman too. It's gonna be like oh geez, 2 o'clock in the morning over there. But they're hanging tough. They're hanging tough watching to us. Ahmad, salute to Ahmad, man. How you doing, brother? Hey Tim, you went to the fights on Friday, on Saturday, right? You saw Boots Ennis.
Yeah, I saw the fights,
A
and I
lot of
saw
people,
it.
a lot of people are saying that Boots Ennis is not the man they thought he was.
Um, everybody has a right to have a still day. I didn't think he was that bad. I don't think he was. They're saying these things. He might have to prepare for a guy like the other guys that's up there, Spence and all them, Crawford. He just have to train and research a little bit more to take fights like that. But he didn't look too bad. I was studying them, and everything was perfect. Everything was like perfect almost. But from here up, I was concerned about. From here up, everything else was okay. But when he exchanged punches from here up at certain points, but he drilled that dude when he hit him. And he could have finished him off, but the bell rung. But then he was trying to get him out of there. So he to me he controlled the fight almost every round. And but I was concerned sometimes about from here up. From
What
here
do you
up.
mean? What do you mean? The head movement?
Him putting his hands up here and making certain movements for defense from here up. Down here he was okay, but up here he was okay. But there's a lot more than a couple of times. Like he was like free. He could have got hit, and I think a couple of times he did. So putting his hands up here blocking, I think he need to work on that. But anything like down here, and he moves a lot without putting his hands up, and he get out the way, and he might not could do that with everybody, you know. So he was doing real good missing, and then a couple of times he got hit good hard. So only thing I seen was from here up. From here up, you're going to have to be careful when you get in close with his opponents. I don't think that'll be a big problem. He need to practice on this a lot, blocking up here, because he was kind of free up from here up. So I did a podcast with Tom. I mean with with Bryant with his son. Is on YouTube with little, and it went really good.
Oh
That
man. Hey, let me shout out Keenan Aki from Latvia. 4 a.m.
uh
in Latvia. Hey bro, we're worldwide over here, Tim. I got Umar Marvin McDowell, my brother on Facebook. Shout out to Marvin McDowell. Happy birthday, brother. He had a party the Sunday night, I think it was, man.
happy birthday.
Some fights in Maryland. But you think Boots is as good as people says he's going to be? Because I mean, people got really high hopes on him. They're saying that this man is Sugar Ray Leonard, Thomas Hearns material.
No, no, he can be. He is. Look, on this day and time, the boxers to me, um, in my time, they were a little bit more skilled and knew a little bit more. It seems like the trainers are are passing away, or they not the ones that taught, like guys that taught me, and the guys that they passed away. Hey, all right, all right. They, so there's a lot of things that's not being taught to the modern day boxers where we used to get, where we like me. I'll keep my hands up here and block and slip. And there's a lot of old time stuff that I don't see. I don't see it no more.
That's my brother
Like like
BB.
like like Bruce. I'm sorry. Like this, putting your hand. Hold on. Like putting your hand out here all the time. All this stuff. You know. You see the boxers doing all this.
Right?
No, you just supposed to do that for a split second over the eye and drop the punch in. And like, I'll tell my boxer to break your arm if you keep doing this. Practice breaking his arm. The fight is over.
That's what Joe Frazier would do. You stick that arm out in his face like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So everybody's following that, and everybody's doing this now. Only time I did it is when I'm going to cover it over your eyes and drop a right hand. But my trainer didn't tell me to put my hand out there. All you got to do is hit his elbow or something, and the fight is over. Hit him somewhere in the arm. If I was in the corner with somebody and the guy kept doing all this stuff, I'll tell him to keep hitting his elbow or hitting his arm.
We got
Yeah.
we got my brother Kareem Akbar in here too, champ.
Champ, what's going on, man?
Everything good, man.
Good to see you, man. You know you're my favorite, man. I actually talked to your grandson. We've been trying to get in touch with you, man.
My grandson,
Yeah.
who
Uh,
Tim?
yeah.
Oh, you talked to Tim the third.
Yeah, the third.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
just came from the gym.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I got a chance to tour where you guys used to train. A church just bought that. You know where the Don King Center out there? A church just bought all that land.
What you talking about in Ohio?
Yeah.
Oh, so a church bought all that land?
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
nothing out there.
No.
There's nothing out there but Mormons and you saw the Mormons and they you see the horses carrying them in the thing,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they got churches, and there's only one bar in the area. There's only
Yeah.
one bar. You was down there?
Yeah, I went down there. I live about an hour away from there.
You must live in nowhere then.
No, I don't live there. I live in Cleveland, but you know Cleveland's like an hour from there.
Oh, Cleveland is just an hour. I thought
Yeah,
it was
it's an
longer
hour.
than that.
No.
I used to be in Youngstown all the time.
Yeah.
That's where my daughter is from there. They down Georgia now.
Oh, okay.
Everybody
Yeah.
moving from up there around there down to Georgia.
Yeah, because I see Uncle Carl. I see Carl King all the time in the Walmart.
You related to Carl? You related to Carl?
No, I just call him Uncle King.
Uncle Carl, yeah, I'm cool.
Because he older. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, oh, that's respect. I like that.
Yeah.
I was always cool with Carl. He was cool with the boxers. He would try to help. He would try to help and talk to Don. At least that's what he told us. He would come into camp and we all would talk with him. He'd be cool. He was cool with us, and he would say, "Look, I'm see what I could do. I'm gonna go talk to my dad and see if I could change this and change that." I kind of felt like he really, in his heart, wanted stuff to go the right way.
Yeah.
But what can he do? What can he do? So I'm still cool with Don.
Yeah.
That's just a part of life we had to go through. And I just want everybody to know that I love everybody and I want to live the rest of my life in harmony and peace with everybody. So that happened then. I got ripped off. A
Yeah.
lot of other boxers do. But I want to spend the rest of my life with my kids and family and doing stuff like this.
Yeah.
And you were the best heavyweight in the world too, man. Ain't no doubt.
Well,
Ain't no money in the world gonna buy you that title, brother.
I'm up there. Okay, I'm one of them.
You are the best. You were the
You the
best.
man.
No, that's because he was drinking Thunderbird. That's why. He's drinking Thunderbird or something.
No
He
way,
got that
champ.
Cisco over there. He got that Cisco over there. You gotta watch, Bruce.
Hey,
You
man.
used to go
No,
to you used to go to the camp.
No, I was too young. I used to see you guys when y'all were riding in that white limo. I used to see y'all when y'all would put y'all's head out. I don't know if you remember, but I don't know how y'all would do it, but y'all would always have like some money, and when y'all see the kids, y'all would give us money.
No,
You
we
see the
ain't.
you and talk.
I ain't never had that. I didn't have was. I didn't ever had. Well, I don't know. Michael Dokes was the only one that was the only one that had money. He was the only one that had it. He
Well,
was.
Carl had the money. He had
Yeah,
the
he
money, but
did. Yeah.
you was in there though. You was in there with it. You used to
Yeah, I
be
was
in there
cool
with it.
with him. I was cool
Yeah.
with Debbie. I was cool with Carl. And then as life went on, I
Mm-hmm.
realized that we all had to mature and just move on with our life. That was just a stage. A whole lot of people know me from being champ and being around the Kings. I think that's a positive thing, even though there was negative things going on. So, like I said, I just would have gone with my life, and that was just a stage. People know about it. It's documented. It's documented what happened. But it's in a way it's positive. People say, "Oh, what did he do? What did he do? What happened?" So I don't really talk too much. If somebody asks me, I'll talk about it. But I left it alone. I left
Yeah.
it alone. I'm happy. See my kids. I'm on podcasts. I'm doing boxing stuff. I just came from the gym, my son's gym.
Yeah. Yeah. I think a lot of times too, man, when you forgive, man, it helps you a lot more than it
Yeah.
helps the other person because they be at home sleeping good. They done you wrong, robbed you, but they at home sleeping good. But I was watching something and I kind of seen what you was saying because I'll be honest, I'm from Cleveland. We all love
Oh
Thanksgiving.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was there when I was younger. See what happened? I wasn't old enough to when y'all was doing the barbecues and stuff. I wasn't old enough for that, but I heard about that when Don would have the barbecues and be out there giving away food. So you can almost say no wrong about Don in Cleveland.
But the thing is that when we were in camp and talked to him, he was cool. He was cool
Mm-hmm.
with me all the time. He liked you. He liked you if you fight. But
Mm-hmm.
if you don't fight, you in trouble with him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I fought. I was a good boxer, and he gave me respect. But the business
Yeah.
wasn't right.
No, it wasn't.
He was always happy when he seen me.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let me
But
shout let me shout out the people that came
okay.
in the room, man. We got my brother Mezrick in here, man. Shout out to you, brother. Appreciate you coming by. Just Frank stopped in over on Facebook. Our brother Paul Driscoll's in there, man. Shout out to Paul. And thank you, Cats, for coming in here, bro. We got my co-host Terrible Tim Witherspoon in here and special guest star BVO Boxing tonight, man. So we got celebrities in the house. We
That's
got
right.
celebrities. Hey, speaking of celebrities now, Friday night, we're going to see Mike Tyson come out of retirement and take on Jake Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Each one of you guys, you can tell me what you think. You think that's a real fight, or do you think it's a show? You think it's bullshit? You think they make money, or do you think it's legit? I mean, you think it's a legit fight?
No.
What do you think?
Real quick, and we can go back and forth real quick. I've done celebrity boxing thing where you had to talk. I talked to my opponent and said, "Look, um, you make sure you throw." I was telling him, make sure you throw a lot of punches to make it look good. This is celebrity boxing. Still the real celebrity boxing heavyweight champ, but they don't. He don't. Damon Film don't call me to do anything. So we had to plan it. We planned it and made sure he did. But then I hit him, and then he go down. I
Mm-hmm.
still become champ. So this particular one is at a higher level. I might be wrong, but I'm almost sure that they probably had conversations about when the bell rang. I'm just saying. I apologize if I'm wrong, but I'm almost sure that they sending messages on what Mike should do
Mm-hmm.
or what Jake Paul should do and how the fight going to end up. That could be a real positive, a real thing about the fight that's coming up.
Did,
I've
did
done
you
it before.
did you see Evander Holyfield when he just did a celebrity a fight a couple of years ago, and he got beat up bad.
Who
Yeah,
did he
hurt.
fight?
He fought Victor Belfort, Vitor Belfort, I believe his name is, mixed martial artist, MMA guy, and he hurt Evander.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I felt bad for Holyfield.
Yeah, it was like that.
You seen it, Kareem?
Yeah, it was like, you remember what's that dude's name? I always forget his name.
Oh,
The
you ain't
dude,
that old.
no, the dude that was, what was the guy's name that was fighting Muhammad trying to hurt him? I can't
Oh,
Muhammad
remember.
Ali.
Trevor
He ended
Berbick.
up done. Trevor Burke. It was like Trevor Burke. He was trying to hurt him. He was going out
Okay.
his way to
Oh,
hurt
yeah,
him.
but that was a legit fight. This one they got 14-ounce gloves. They got
Yeah.
2
But he
pounds.
was trying to hurt him, Bruce. I don't know if
Oh,
you
oh,
know.
yeah, yeah,
He
yeah,
was
yeah.
trying to hurt him.
He,
He was
he,
trying to hurt him.
he did hurt him. He did
Yeah,
hurt
he
him.
was trying to hurt him. But
That was
I'll say
sad.
this: to be 60 years old and get a $20 million payday, that's a win. That's a win. Salute to
You
Mike
said my
Tyson, man.
Tyson. You said my Tyson.
Yeah, he got a $20 million guarantee. That's at 60 years old. That's a win. That's a win, baby.
Well,
Yeah,
That's a
he.
win.
Tyson says he says he doesn't need the money. He's not in it for the money. He says he's in it for glory. He wants to knock Jake Paul out. I mean, he might be saying this to build up the fight, but man, I don't know. Jake Paul gave him a push at one of the press conferences, and Tyson didn't do anything. And the Tysonitis,
Now that's a sign right there.
You couldn't touch Tyson. Couldn't touch him.
you pushed
Right.
Mike Tyson in 1986, and he's going to come back. He's going to bite your face. I mean, Mike Tyson does not get pushed.
Or touched. You got to
I
remember,
don't
not even touched.
No,
Or you don't say that much to him.
No, he gonna hurt you.
yeah, I don't think he's doing it for money. Well, maybe he is. Ultimately, I guess it's all for money. But he claims it's not. He claims he doesn't need the money, and he's making a lot of money in the marijuana business. He can, he rebounded. Mike Tyson went bankrupt. He lost everything, and he went after Don King. You can read about that. He got on. Don King sent a plane down to pick Mike Tyson up, and when Mike was on the plane, he's doing coke, and he's saying, "This guy's sending a plane to pick me up. This is my plane." plane. He went out of his mind. When he got off that jet, he jumped on Don King. I mean, there's a whole story about that.
You know, one thing about Don, people don't realize. Now I'm from Cleveland, so I know this. When people hear about Danny Green, the Irish Mob, they were ruthless, and they were ruthless with Don. And I'll be honest with you, Don took a lot of that Irish Mob sensibilities to boxing. So he really was very, very, to me, over the top. And I'm sure Uncle Tim will tell you that he was over the top because that's how he was treated. Unfortunately, he treated other people that same way. But that's kind of where you got it, because there was a time, he stumped a guy out on a curb.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you got it.
People don't know that he used to be what they call an enforcer back in the 70s, in the late 60s, early 70s. And, for him to be able to make it how he made it, that's a true American dream, because people don't go from being enforcers to being the top of the world with people like, Uncle Tim like that. They don't do that. They just don't do it. Muhammad,
I ain't that old. You call me Uncle Tim. I ain't that old.
Yeah.
I'm only 37.
40 years ago.
Yeah. You know my age, Bruce.
Hey, you my favorite. You know I'm gonna know your age. You my favorite.
Oh, thank you. The thing with me, I was around the Italians. I was around the Syrians, and I was also around. They was religious. And they didn't really like what was going on, and they tried to help Islam. I was around the Muslims. I wasn't worried about nothing. I wasn't worrying about nothing, but they knew I'm not in that stuff, like the gangster stuff and all that. Yeah. I was around it. I played sports. My family got a lot of respect, and a lot of sports people got respect where I came from. They didn't mess with them, but they messed with everybody else.
Yeah.
Like that. So I wasn't really worried about Don, and I knew I heard all that stuff. I wasn't worried about it. So, but he was cool. It wasn't no thing. He liked me. If you fight, he like you. But if you don't, he cuss your behind out and really make it bad for you.
Yeah.
So,
I think you and Dokes was two of his more favorite ones, because I know Dokes was his guy.
Dokes was the main man.
Yeah.
Akron, Ohio. He was main. Everybody else wasn't. Dokes.
Yeah.
Dutch
was his
was their
guy. Yeah.
prize. He had his own thing. They made sure he had everything he wanted. Everybody else didn't have that because he's from where is he from?
He's from Akron.
Akron, right? Akron.
Yep. Yep.
You could
Yeah.
tell he had his own big cabin,
Mhm.
you know, and his thing. I was in the middle one. No, I was in the first one. Those brand new where you sleep. They sleep like about 20 people in one of them.
Yeah.
They're real nice. And he had his own.
Yeah. Yeah.
You ever
Don's
was
cool.
you ever up there? Was you ever up there?
I've been up there and seen it, but I didn't. By the time I got there, Don had already moved on, and everything was kind of torn down.
Okay.
Yeah.
They tore them buildings down.
The buildings are all gone. All they got now is the statues. I got some photos, man. I'm gonna send to Bruce.
Yo, those buildings was nice.
I know they tore them down.
Wow.
I think they're gonna do like some type of water park or something out there.
Okay.
Because in the middle of nowhere. I mean, that's a lot of land too.
Yeah, it is.
That's a lot of land. Yeah. So, but I tell you the cool thing about it. No matter how bad it was, man, we definitely missed when Don was running boxing because what we get now is nowhere near what you guys were doing. Nowhere near.
You're right. Baddest things was he was the man. He was the top. He had the speeches. He spoke. He was the promoter. Even the other promoters recognized that.
Mm-hmm.
But the negative part was that the business part was bad. But him being colorful and speaking, you can't get nobody as good as him.
He knows he won. You see that message he gave in Turkey?
What'd you say?
You see the message he gave in Turkey? You said the Turkey?
Who's Turkey?
Turkey is a new boxing promoter out now.
Turkey, Yalla Sheik, you know Turkey.
Oh, what do you say? What do you say to him?
He's got him on speed dial for Christ's sake. He knows what's wrong. Just Frank, my brother. Salute.
What do you say?
Working together work. You know, he did the Don. Working together works. Set it up with Mauricio. That's what he said.
Okay.
He gonna meet up with him. And you know what's so funny? He used to own Jose, and now he owns Mauricio. Ain't that something?
Yeah, I was around them. I was around Jose, and
Tim, can you turn that TV down a little bit in the back? It's a little bit too loud.
Yeah, I was around the dad, and they were all together, man. You couldn't, the dad, Jose Suleiman, right? And Don.
Mm-hmm.
And what was Don's main man name? I didn't get him with a lot of punches. Duke Durgan.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, those guys were something, but I talked to Suleiman a couple of times. But Don, he ran this stuff.
Yeah. But I was just saying at 91 years old, he's still smooth as ice, man.
Yeah, I seen him on the on an interview about a couple of weeks ago. He seemed pretty good. You could tell he's getting up there in the age, but he still could talk.
Yeah.
Hey, how good do you think Tyson's going to be? You think he's going to be able to just mow down Jake Paul? Or
if he don't stop him in 2 minutes, they made it plain.
Yeah,
they playing something.
Yeah, that's a fact. Because he should break his neck. He should break his neck, bro. I seen Paul with other guys, and it was it was hard. It was kind of hard, and he knocked one guy out, but it was hard before he knocked him out. Mm-hmm.
Tyson just come right in and just take care of him.
Hey, let me shout out my brother Romeo Lombardi from Warren, Rhode Island, out there on Facebook.
Rhode Island.
Dude I went to school with, man.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for stopping by, brother. I got Terrible Tim with the Spoon on here with me. I got BVO Boxing, changes his name all the time, but
he changed the name. The police looking for him.
No.
He changed his name.
Don't say that, Uncle Tim. Don't say that. Uncle Tim gonna
Okay.
get you.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. We having fun.
No,
That's all.
Oh yeah.
I'm just letting you guys go, man. You guys are going great over there, man. Talking about Ohio, you're bringing Tim back, the Don King's camp over there, all well. And man,
Yeah.
I'm just letting you guys go, and I'm doing some dabs over here, so that's why I was coughing. And I'm
Uncle
That's a
Tim,
shame.
let me ask you this real quick, Uncle Tim. So coming from Philly and being used in the middle of nowhere, how was that? That had to be like a culture shock, man.
What you mean? At the
Like,
camp?
yeah, coming to the camp, that had to be a
No,
culture shock.
no. That was ideal because you have to get away from all that.
Mm,
You know, I was at Ali's camp. I had to get away and go to Ali's camp, but there's a lot of little towns near Ali's camp. Not like Orwell.
mm-hmm,
Orwell, there was town, but there was no party in there. There was
mm-hmm,
one bar. Was one bar that every like when the training is over, you go down and sneak and get a beer.
mm-hmm.
I think they call it T and C's or something like that. It was down. You just go drive around 2 miles and you get a beer or get some drinks and come back. But other than that, there was nothing else but
No,
farmland.
you
And
right.
I like that. You get in good shape. You get in good
Mm-hmm.
shape, and then Don sneak in sometimes on you. Orwell, Ohio.
Yeah, yeah.
So you get in good shape when you go down there, and Don picked the right place, Bruce. He picked the right place. You have to go to Youngstown is like 30 miles.
Mm-hmm,
We used to
mm-hmm.
drive up there. We used to drive up to Youngstown and then come back because there's a lot of partying up there. But
Yeah,
that's like,
definitely in Youngstown. Yeah,
oh, you was in Youngstown a lot, right?
yeah. It's small. Ohio's
Oh,
small.
everybody moving down Georgia from up there.
Yeah, yeah.
My,
'Cause
my
it's
wife
close.
is from my wife is from Ohio.
Oh, okay.
She's from a
Yes.
town called Hamilton, Ohio. Do you know where that is? I mean,
Yo, that's a shame if you don't.
so there's so many little towns in out there. I look at the map and I'm like, holy shit! There's hundreds of them. Hundred. I mean, there's hundreds of these, and they got the Amish towns. You know the.
Oh yeah, that's what all
Oh
was around there. The Amish, they was
yeah.
Yeah.
all around where we was. There you can see the horse and buggies,
Mm-hmm.
everything.
Yeah.
That's the right.
Too bad BVO wasn't old enough when you guys had the camp down there. He could have been your plug, bro. He could have got you guys all your weed when you needed it, man.
What kind of sports you play?
Football. I play football.
Oh, I was a tight end. I was a
Oh,
tight
okay.
end.
I was a
You
right guard.
you went to university?
Yeah, I went to Bowling Green.
Whoa,
Yeah.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
You played for them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We
Yeah.
got a superstar.
I just couldn't stay healthy, man. I used to, what they say, I used to like that gurney, man.
What's
Couldn't
that?
stay. You know when you get hurt, you get on. They put you on a gurney. That used to be a joke my coach had.
Oh,
He
okay.
used to say, yeah, he used to say BVO like that gurney, man.
Oh, you scared hurt? You hurt your knees and stuff?
Yeah, I used to get hurt a lot. Yeah.
How tall are you?
6'5". Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't blocking you.
Yeah.
I'm hitting your knees. I'm 6'3", but I'm going
Oh,
through your
okay.
knees.
I'm
You were 6'5".
Yeah, I'm 6'5". Yep.
Okay, damn. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Oh, imagine if you had BVO 20 years ago, Tim. Whew, you could have
Depends on how much you weigh. Depends on how much you weigh.
into a Sonny Liston
Yeah.
with defense.
I'm trying to get back to it. At my best, I was at like 275, 280. That's my best. Like when I get to that, because I got that Mike Tyson, but I got the wide frame too.
Okay.
So I'm tall with the wide frame. So
Are you heavy? Are you heavier than 275?
Yeah, I'm 330 right now. Yeah.
Oh, because you're 6'5". Okay,
Yeah.
you're 6'5". Yeah. Okay.
You know, us tall guys can put that weight on, man.
Yeah. You don't. Well, if you didn't say that, I couldn't tell if you was real heavy or not. But you look kind of.
Yeah, because I got that like I said, got that wide frame.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
6'5". I ain't getting in front of you. I'm gonna have to hit you. I'm gonna have to hit your knees. I'm gonna have to go low.
You know, something I always wanted to ask you, man. While I got you on here, Uncle Tim, I wanted to ask you about a couple of fights, if you don't mind.
No problem.
So now, this fight to me, I think is one of the best ever. This is my favorite fight ever. What did you think about Ron Lyles versus George Foreman?
That was a hell of a banging the battle of the Titans. That fight, they was going toe to toe. I hung out with Ron Lyle. He was pretty cool, even though they say he went to jail and everything. He was really nice, brother. I never
Mhm.
really never hung out with George. I was in a press conference with him, sitting across from him, and
Mhm.
that was at the time when he was trying to make a comeback and fight guys, and I was one of the opponents, and he was eyeing me down. I was eyeing him down, and and then for the whole thing was in there. Everybody was
Mhm.
in there. So, but other than that, um, them two hard punches. You saw that fight, God
Yeah.
damn, woo, that
Yeah.
was it. That was something.
I always felt like Ron Lyle was good,
He could
but
punch.
he just didn't have enough boxing to go with all that
No,
power.
you right. You
Yeah, that
right.
was his main problem. He just didn't have enough boxing because as soon as you can box, you gonna kick his ass. I don't know what it was. If you can box, he ain't got a shot. Is that how you always take advantage of your opponent? Because you can really box.
No, I box. I use the jab a lot. I slip. I use the defense. I use the
Hmm.
defense. And that's what made me feel confident that I knew that most of my opponents, the only way they hit me if I make a mistake, because I
Hmm.
would practice on defense and offense. Nowadays, everybody just all offense.
Hmm.
Everybody on offense. So the old timers, they teach you how to put your hands up, block and stuff. Now everybody throwing punches and not block not blocking shots. So I think I think because I did both of them. I did
Yeah,
offense and defense. I just didn't do
yeah,
all offense. Yeah.
yeah. I'll say the a fighter who I thought could have been similar to you, man, but just never got it. I thought AJ had a lot of like what you have, man, as far as offensively, not so much defensively. Uh,
Okay. Defense.
yeah,
He didn't defense.
but offensively, I feel like offensively, y'all very, very similar because y'all, accumulation punches, where you out with the jab. But I just always wondered, you think they just didn't show AJ no defense because he don't defend at all?
No, well nowadays they're not teaching defense; they're just teaching offense. When I was in there, they had Georgie Benton, Hank
Mm-hmm.
Durham, they had Slim Robinson, they had all those good trainers that knew both of them. But
Mm-hmm.
now these guys they making millions, and you don't even know, never seen they train on TV, or you never heard about them. And they just getting in there. They're not getting the people that really can give them even a big lift. Like I
Mm-hmm.
could really help a lot of people out, but there's guys in there only had like 7 fights, or there's guys in there. I think it's just a loyalty thing, and so, oh, I'm
Mm-hmm.
with him, I'm gonna stay with him. But they don't
Yeah.
research and see where somebody that could really help them even more. That's
Mm-hmm.
still out there. There's a couple of us still out there, and
Yeah.
so they making all that money. I'm like, damn, this guy. All he have to do is this. I'm watching these things, and I'm saying, and then you do research and find out that the trainer only had 12 fights, 13 fights. Some of them didn't have none. And I'm saying, wow. It's loyalty now. Anthony Joshua, I reached out to him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kareem, I reached out to him because I was in England with him. I was in
Mm-hmm.
England with him. Me and my daughter, who's from England, we got on the train and he was there. He helped me,
Mm-hmm.
with the carriage. And we
Yeah.
talked. And I talked to him a couple of times. A lot of times we was there at the fights. And then I asked him, I said, yo, man, I can help you. I said, Aunt, I can help you, man. Won't
Mm-hmm.
you give me a call and stuff? He said, no. No, I sent him a message. Then he sent the message back. He said, no, T, I got my team. Everything is good. And when he said that, that's what led me to believe that he really don't know what to do. He really don't
Mm-hmm.
know. Here I am offering him. He should at least say, look, I'll bring you in the camp.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't even do that. He just said, no, T, I got my team. He's a good offensive.
It's funny you say that because Lennox Lewis said the exact same thing you just said. Lennox wanted to help him with his defense, but they Lennox and AJ the same fighter, where they both ain't got much of a chin, but Lennox know how to protect that chin, and I
No,
feel like
listen. I'm gonna say neither one of them got defense. They
yeah,
are offense. Now I've been checking Lennox out. I've been checking, and I love him. I love both of them. Lennox, Lennox don't have a good. His defense is his offense.
yeah, yeah,
His
It's
defense
funny.
is
It's
it.
funny. funny
You
you
don't
catch
see Lennox. You don't see Lennox doing this. Bam, bam, bam. You don't see him doing.
No, he
You don't
don't
see
do
him
that.
doing this.
No.
just just to remember something. November 13th, man. Today is the day that Lennox Lewis fought Evander Holyfield, and Holyfield finally won the fight. The first one was a draw. He
Oh
had
right.
matched him. He got the WBA and the IBF title, and
Mm-hmm.
also today, man, November 13th, 1982, Riddick Bowe defeated Evander Holyfield in
Whoa,
one of the best heavyweight title fights you'll ever see, man.
that was a good fight.
Before I
Yeah.
forgot that, it just kind of passed through my head. I said, let me spit that out, man. And
You know, I always feel like Riddick Bowe didn't get a lot out of his talent because he had a lot more talent than he showed. You think it was
You
because
know,
of
he knows some
discipline?
stuff. He knows some stuff. Hey, you
Yeah,
all right?
because you know when you see him defensively, he don't get enough credit for how his defense was.
peace
But
out,
I just always felt like Riddick Bowe fell in love with his power, and I feel like he never really had that dog in him. If that make any sense. And when I say that dog, like he just never. You know how like Evander, the more you beat Evander up, the more he wants you more.
Exactly.
I feel like Riddick Bowe didn't have that.
Okay.
Oh, no, I did, man. Riddick Bowe did not take shit, man. Riddick Bowe was very calm when you talk to him outside the ring. But when Riddick Bowe got in the ring, man, he was really serious. What I saw with Riddick Bowe was maybe he did get soft when he won that title. He got all that money. He put
That's what to do it.
put the kitchen in his bedroom. You know that was.
That boy, Bruce, go.
He joined the Marines and he quit in 2 days. You know, he didn't want to get out of bed and do the road work at 4 o'clock in the morning. And he went a little bit crazy when he won that title. But Riddick Bowe, man, pre Riddick Bowe, when he was coming up, he was so serious. He would not take shit from anybody. He was tough, man. Dan, did you remember that press conference with Larry Donald when he punched him in the
Oh
face?
yeah, that was messed up.
That was. But,
Yeah,
but that's the way Riddick was. Riddick was off the wall, man. You know.
Yeah, that was messed up.
You looked at him crossways.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, Bruce, is when you as talented as that, you got that many tools, defense, offense, and he don't get enough credit. He had decent feet for a guy that big too, and I just feel like he didn't get. Okay, when I look at Muhammad Ali,
You talking about Riddick Bowe, right? You talking about Riddick?
Yeah. I feel like you can see that they got everything out of that talent. I don't feel like he got everything. He didn't squeeze the tire dry, so to speak. To me,
Okay.
That's just me, because he had so much talent, man. Even when he came back, he was older. Like was that 2002? Was trained by Freddie Roach? Remember he had Freddie Roach training for a little bit?
Oh wow, what a he had Freddie Roach in his corner.
Yeah. He just wasn't. You know, he just. I don't know, but you just when you got that kind of talent, you're supposed to be a little better than that. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
I didn't remember him with Freddie Roach.
Freddie Roach, I don't remember that.
When he did his comeback. He did a comeback in like 2000. Was that 2003?
Riddick Bowe, right?
But it was mad at me. They was mad at me.
You're talking about Riddick Bowe, Black BBO, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was mad at me because I was saying that Freddie Roach got hit every fight. He got every, and how could they have him as a teacher when he got beat a lot? He got beat a lot. He got hit a lot. He had, and I feel bad for him. I hate to talk about somebody that's sick and stuff, but he got a lot of guys in his corner. Now Pacquiao brought his name up, but all you see him just hold the pads like this and do this. You'll never see him doing stuff. I think a lot of people feel sorry for him. I do too, and just let it go. But I said, look, man, I don't know how he helped Manny Pacquiao, but Manny Pacquiao helped revive him. Bring him back as a trainer and stuff. But when he fought, he got hit a lot.
He did. I mean, but I think it was because he was with Eddie Foot.
I wouldn't send my son for him to train. Listen, I love the brother, but I wouldn't send my son for him to train him.
Who was your favorite trainer?
Yeah,
Slim Robinson. Slim Robinson.
Mhm.
He taught me defense and offense. He taught me a whole lot of everybody. A lot of people respected him. I was around Georgie Benton, Joe Frazier, everybody, all those guys. With this style like this, and 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 you can't learn that much from Muhammad Ali because he was all natural, a
Yeah.
dancer, and threw his punches. And he didn't listen to none of them. None of them really
He
helped.
said, "Hey, listen."
But when my trainer came around, for
Mm-hmm.
some reason, he listened to some of the stuff he did for that one particular fight. I
Mm-hmm.
think when he fought Larry Holmes, I was his sparring partner.
But now Joe didn't make a very good trainer either, did he? Joe Frazier.
Oh, Joe was pretty. To me, he was pretty good on defense,
No,
and
well,
so
but he never had any prize pupils.
I know that's what people say. Just because the fighter don't win, that doesn't mean the trainer is a bad trainer. But Joe was in the gym. I was down to Joe Frazier's gym. He's in North Philly. He was training a lot of people. Okay, they say, oh, just because you fight good, that don't mean you could be a good trainer. But he was training good. He showed me how to put the weight on my left
Come on,
knee,
Phil.
and to
Yeah.
throw that left hook, because that's how he did it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he put that. Let's see if I get the knee up there. Yeah, see, put all the weight on that, and then throw that left hook. That's one thing he showed me. But my trainer was telling me, yeah, Tim, I don't mind you doing that.
Even when you talk about boxing, I think a lot of that old crafty stuff is gone. They got a lot of
There's nobody
defensive.
around to teach it. Like
Yeah.
guys like me, real quick. A lot
Mm-hmm.
of guys like me. There's a couple of more that got the knowledge from some of those guys like we just talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I can help a lot of people, man. I'm telling you, I can
Yeah.
help a lot of people. So you saying they're not around, and you're right.
Mm-hmm.
They not around. I'm blessed to be around them guys.
Hey
Willie
man,
the Worm. I was around Willie the.
I
Go ahead.
saw you on Facebook training Brian Robinson's kid.
Oh, that
Wade.
little kid.
He's only he what is he, about 12 years old?
No, he's only like eight,
Eight.
eight or
That's
Hey.
nine or something like that.
Wade. That's all Wade is 8 or 9. Oh yeah. He's only a young man.
Yeah,
He was throwing shots like a pro in there.
I was
I'm
teaching him.
serious. I'm serious.
Kareem. I was teaching him how to block,
Mm-hmm.
slip, and use his jab, those combos, and everything. These are things I know what to do. This. You got to build them up from the big. I'm sorry. I keep
Yeah,
where
I know what you're saying.
the TV. Okay. I mean, let me move over this way. Okay, here we go. No, and he listened. He listened, Bruce. He listened and delivered all the shots and defense. I teach him
I was
defense too.
impressed. I was impressed. There were a couple other kids in the ring, and he was just too talented to even spar with them. He was too
You can't
talented.
show. You can't show him. You can't show him on here.
Nah, maybe I can. Let me go see if I can look for it. Hang on.
It's just little stuff.
I'll go see if
What
I
do you
can.
call it? Your name is Kareem, right?
Mm-hmm. No, my name is
Abdul.
BBO. I just do that
Okay,
dimensional Bruce.
BBO, BBO.
Yeah.
Okay, BBO.
Yeah, I just do that dimensional Bruce.
Oh, okay.
Who could really help? Who you could really help, Uncle Tim, is Big Baby Anderson. He needs some defense bad.
That boy is that. He is tough.
Yeah, he just needs some defense, man. Because that guy Bacoli looked like a dark-skinned George Foreman in there with him, man. He was beaten bad.
You
Beaten bad.
serious? Who did he fight?
It's a guy named Bacoli. He fought Bacoli and
Turn the shoulder.
he beat him up bad.
Turn forward.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
That's it. Don't go down. Stay up. There. Now turn. Do like this. There you go. Ready? Woo! I do this one and go left hook. Ready? Do it again. Get that hand
Yeah.
up.
Oh, wow.
Give me the hook. Okay, ready? Go. Turn the shoulder. Turn it. Turn. That's it. We only got 20 seconds. Come on, ready? Good. Now,
Look at that, man.
slip. Don't go like this. Just go one time up and look at him. Right? Ready? Turn the shoulder. Turn forward. There you go. That's it. Don't go down. Stay up. There. Now turn. Do like this. We only got a couple of seconds. There you go. Ready? Woo!
I do this one and go left hook. Ready? Ah. Do it again. Ah. Get that hand
Ooh.
up.
Imagine if this kid sticks with it.
Okay, ready? Go. Turn the shoulder.
Okay, that's about it. That's the young kid. I'm really good at teaching.
Yeah,
See how I got him twisting? He only a young kid. Okay,
yeah.
That
okay.
that
And,
left hook will put somebody on their ass.
That knocked
but
me and Bruce out. That little left hook knocked us out.
I don't want. He done clams in front of my house a couple of years ago.
Wow. And you
so,
know
so
that
I know how.
I hate
Go
that
ahead.
about boxing, man. I hate that boxing is probably one of the only sports where you don't see what you're just talking about, man. Archie Moore did that. People don't realize he influenced George Foreman a lot. I,
Okay.
I see a lot of that, and I'm telling you, man, we need that. I hope that you can get with one of these big fighters, man, because a lot of guys
Man, it's
need
so
that.
easy. That's just little stuff. I'm gonna be doing on YouTube. Kareem, I'm gonna on YouTube. I'll be gonna start doing these things again because we did it before and then I had to slow down for a reason. We slowed
Hmm.
down, but we was putting a lot of stuff out on YouTube, and this is just a little bit of stuff. My trainer was smart. A lot of people respect him. He
Hmm.
trained Mike Rossman, the Jewish bomber. You might be too young to remember him. He's
Yeah, I
light
never heard of
heavyweight.
him.
He knocked out Victor Galendez for the light
Mm.
heavyweight championship of the world.
He was
And I
tough.
saw Mike Rossman whipping some dude's butt when he got with Slim. He just ease up there, slip, bing, bing. You thought he was Sugar Ray Robinson, man. you
I,
know,
I remember when he beat up Mike
Vic,
Quarry.
who?
Mike Quarry, Jerry
Mike.
Quarry's
Oh,
brother.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought
You
I thought Mike Quarry was going to beat Rossman, and then another guy, Gary Summerhays from Canada, he beat him. Yeah, Mike Rossman he was on TV all the time. They fed him, unfortunately, to Dwight Mohammed Kwawi.
Okay, yeah.
And Dwight beat him bad. It was kind of sad.
Yeah.
Dwight was moving up, and
Dwight was the dog. He
Dwight
was
was
a
yeah. Dwight had his mouthpiece had like a smile on his face all the time. I don't know if the mouthpiece didn't fit him
yeah,
right.
he kept like this.
he was little too. He's like what 5'5".
He was
Yeah, I was with him. I sparred with Saad Muhammad, Eddie Gregory. I didn't spar Eddie Mustafa Muhammad. I'm sorry. I didn't spar with Mike Rossman, but I sparred with almost all those light heavy. Michael Spanks. I
How you
sparred
been
with all of
feeling
them,
though, Uncle
Bruce.
Tim? How you been
Huh?
feeling? How have you been
Huh?
feeling? How have you been feeling?
How what?
How have you been feeling physically? How have you been doing?
How I've been feeling?
Yeah.
Oh man, I've been feeling really good. Like I was telling everybody, I haven't eaten beef or pork for 50 years. I
Mm-hmm.
haven't eaten chicken and fish for 5. I've been
Mm-hmm.
following the vegetarian thing, and I don't even sneeze. I don't even got that much mucus coming out my nose. It's doing something to me that's really good. So I feel good, and I'm gonna keep on doing what I'm doing. And I don't drink milk no more. They
Mm-hmm.
say after you're 3 years old, you're not supposed to drink milk because
Mm-hmm.
that's only until your mother finish nourishing you, and when you get a certain age, you can stop. We're the only species that drink milk after 3 years old in the whole world.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll, I'll show you what I have.
Huh?
This is what I have for breakfast every morning. Right here, my wife makes this for me. Can you see it? That's
What is that?
eggs, English muffin, and an apple.
Oh, that is beautiful.
That's
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
that's my breakfast every morning. Then for dinner, check this out. Let's see if I can get my next one
You
in here.
don't you don't supposed to drink water with your meal. You're supposed to drink the liquids 10 to 15 minutes after you finish eating.
That's
Mm.
the salmon and the potatoes. Check that out. Yum yum.
Yeah, I don't mess with fish or nothing like that. A
I
lot of
know.
Yeah.
them have no. A lot of them have parasites in them, and
Not
and,
my,
and
not my fish.
yeah, they got parasites. They got parasites. Crabs eat nothing but poop.
How about, how about,
Lobsters.
how about a steak?
No, it was the truth.
How about a steak?
What is that?
That's a steak.
Oh, steak. I don't eat that. I don't mess with beef.
Yeah,
Well, listen.
I
You
got a
got the
thousand
cat.
so I
You
can
talking
tell.
about Bruce? You talking about steaks, right?
I
How
love a steak.
come? How come? How come the cow or the animals that you eat grass but they don't eat meat. They
Because they
don't eat
don't,
meat.
because they don't have a butcher in the neighborhood. That's why.
I'm talking serious. This
How
could
come?
say
Yeah, but how come
this
the lions do eat the meat?
that's different. But there's a lot of animals. Gorillas, the strongest animals in the world, don't eat meat.
Like
Gorillas,
oxen.
gorillas,
Yeah.
all those big ones, they don't eat meat.
The
Tigers
tigers,
and yeah, they do.
the bear will eat meat or plants.
Well, let me ask
Yeah.
you something, Tim. Now, I
I'm
stopped
I'm
eating
kind of
meat.
a bear. I eat meat and I eat vegetables.
How did you stop eating pork, man? That's one of my hard. How did you stop eating pork?
Okay, so when I was little, there was the Muslims in our neighborhood. They would come. They was trying to wake everybody up and have them realize what's going on in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of the reasons why I stopped eating pork because the brothers was going through the neighborhoods in Philly
Mm-hmm.
and New York and all the different. They was trying to stop us from eating pork and try to get us to get involved with Islam.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's one of the reasons why I stopped eating it.
Well,
But then
why?
I did research and see how nasty the pig are. They eat their own mess and everything.
Okay.
So yeah, go ahead, Bruce. You was going to
No,
say
no,
something.
no, no. You just answered my question. I was going to ask you what
Yeah.
was nasty
So
about it.
so the pigs eat their own mess. They really are bad to eat. So that's one of the things I stopped eating first. About I had to be at least 12 years old. That's the last time I probably ate it. And my mom was losing money. She was
Mm-hmm.
buying pork chops. She was buying pork products, and I got 10 siblings, but I lived with 8, and the food would stay on the table. Nobody would eat it.
Mm-hmm. You know,
And
it's
it's
funny you say that, man, because a friend of mine owned pigs, and when one of them get hurt and they wouldn't find it, they would wait a couple of days. It'd be nothing but bones. True
you mean
story.
they eat it?
Yeah, the other pigs they eat the pig that's hurt
Oh,
and
the
the
other
kid.
pigs that eat their own people, their own
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. It
Yeah,
just
they
they
just
they just taste good, man. I got to work on that eating that pork, man.
yo that pork is bad. It is
Yeah.
really bad. Yeah. So I used to have high blood pressure.
Mm-hmm.
I was heading towards diabetes.
Mm-hmm.
Every single one of my siblings got diabetes and high blood pressure, but my brother Stevie. My brother
Mm-hmm.
Stevie just got high blood pressure. When I stopped eating the meat and all that, I got 10 siblings. I'm the only one don't got high blood pressure or diabetes because of the diet. It has to be because of the diet. I got brothers, 4 brothers older than me. No, one, two. I got 3 older than
Mm-hmm.
me, and all of them got high blood pressure, and one of them got diabetes. Stevie, he got that. No, he don't have diabetes, but all of my other siblings got it.
Wow.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It has to do something with my diet.
Yeah, that's the truth.
You go out and you buy food and you cook it all the time. Most people nowadays they drive into McDonald's. They drive in.
No,
That's the worst thing in the world to do. That's why they're all getting old. That's why they're all dying. They all get the high blood pressure, the diabetes, everything else that goes along with it. You got to take care of yourself at the table, man. That's why I was showing that food. Now I wasn't showing it to show you, to brag or anything. I was just showing it to show you. I don't eat out. My wife makes me a gourmet meal every day. She loves cooking. She makes me a beautiful breakfast every morning. Peels me the apple. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's incredible, but it's clean. It's really clean. It digests really, really healthy. Makes me feel good. If I go get fast food or maybe once in a while
yeah, that's bad.
we'll order Chinese food, I'll feel like crap. The
Yeah.
weight,
Yeah,
stomach, even my skin feels like my skin is like it's leaking grease. Oh, I mean, I'll buy like 2 dinners. We'll eat like half of it. It'll just sit there. And you want the rest of this? Nah, give it to the dog. Nah, let's not even give it to the dog. Let's throw it out there for the birds, for the seagulls. I mean,
like I was
Hey,
telling you, like I
home
was telling you.
cooked food. Hey, you know what's scary though? My wife went shopping today, and she told me there was no food in Stop and Shop, biggest market in town. She said there was no chicken, there was no beef. She ended up buying salmon because she goes, it was worse. I said, didn't you should have taken a picture? She said it was worse than pre-COVID, worse than
mm,
COVID. The shelves were wiped out. I said, well, how come? She don't know. But weird, man, isn't it? That's strange.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really
I mean,
bad, man. It's really bad that a
oh,
lot of countries in this world ban certain things that we eat in America. It seems like they go ahead and they just gives American people just anything, all these little different additives
oh
and
yeah,
all
yeah. The
that.
food we eat's way different than the food the people in Europe eat.
No,
You
Yeah.
know,
I mean they may eat the same similar things, but there's certain ingredients that's killing us.
yeah.
Everybody got high blood pressure, diabetes. Do you think the medical world is going to stop diabetes and people from getting diabetes and high blood pressure? No, because then they won't be getting no money. It's the truth now. It's the truth.
You have to. Hey, shout out to my brother Boz out there in
They
Facebook.
don't care about. They don't care
You
about
got to
us.
read the labels. You got to stay away from preservatives, high sodium, high fat. You know, all the stuff that's easy to cook and tastes really good. That's going to kill you. You have to stay away. That's all crap, man. Read what's on the ingredients. If there's more things on there than you can even pronounce, put it back on the shelf. Stick, stick with
You,
it as clean and wholesome as you can get. Fresh vegetables, uh, lean cuts of meat if you eat meat, and I do. And
yeah, I don't miss it.
all I
I
drink
don't
is
miss it,
water.
Bruce.
All I drink is water. I don't drink any alcohol. I don't drink caffeine. I don't
You
drink
put you're
juice,
supposed to
Kool-Aid.
get your waters from the fruits. Really, I understand you drink that water, but you're supposed to get the water from peaches, from juice, from oranges, from
Well,
apples.
see,
You're
there's a
supposed
lot
to
of
get your
sugar.
juices from that. You're
A
not
lot of
supposed
sugar
to.
in there. A lot of sugar in fruit. A lot of sugar in fruit.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you, I'd rather do that than eat that pork and eat that other stuff, you know. But it's the truth, Bruce. You get your water from that. And when, like I told you in different shows, when you eat your food, you're not supposed to dilute it with water or drink until 15 or 20 minutes after you eat your food. Because once you eat your food and drink in between it, that stops your body from manufacturing what it's supposed to really manufacture. You know,
Digestive enzymes.
fruit that yeah, exactly. So when you do that, if you eat food and wait,
Well,
it'll go right through.
I
But if
I,
you
I,
don't,
I eat one piece of fruit a day. You know,
Well,
I
let me say,
no, you got to eat more than that, Bruce.
let
no
me
no.
You
say
got to
this
eat
real
more than
quick.
that.
I want to say this, man.
Go
I
ahead.
gotta get up, but I love you, Uncle Tim. I love you, Bruce,
Okay,
man.
we'll see you next
we got
time.
we gotta have an interview one day, Uncle Tim. We gotta come on the show, man.
No problem.
Yeah, we gotta do it, man.
I'm
I've
getting
been
ready to
giving Bruce,
start.
I've been
I'm
giving
getting,
Bruce hell, so you know what I'm talking about.
no, I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to get my thing started. I had it going before, but
Yeah.
then I stopped and everything. So I'm getting ready to get busy too. So don't worry. Just hit us up.
I'm gonna do that. I love you guys.
All right, love you too, man.
CEO, man.
Keep in touch. You're a
Always a
good
pleasure,
brother.
brother.
You're a good brother, man. I love you, man.
Love you too, man. I'll see y'all
All
soon.
right, all right. See you. Yeah, he's a good dude. I like him. He's a good
Oh
dude.
yeah. Well, we went to his one time. We went over. He's got a YouTube channel, and one time I gave you the link, and I was over there, and you jumped over there for a little bit and talked to those guys.
Oh, we talked to him.
Yeah, we talked to him before.
Oh,
Yeah. But you know, he told me he wants to talk to you. I said, I give him the link. I said, come on and speak, man. You know, hey, always good to have different people on here. Hey, you know what? I was reading today on Facebook, Mitch Green. Mitch Green's having problems sleeping, man. I see him putting a lot of posts on there.
I got to talk to him.
Traveling Fools, my brother.
I
Shout out to
haven't talked.
you.
I haven't talked to Blood in like a month, man. And me and him talk all the time. I'm making sure he all right. I got to get in touch with him. Maybe that's why he didn't call me.
He's saying he's drinking, he's taking sleeping pills. He's asking people if he's saying there's got to be a better way. Should I do this? And I said, no, Mitch. No. You gotta meditate. You gotta take a hot bath.
That's why he didn't call me.
Well, you gotta give him a call, man. We're gonna get him on the show too. And
Okay, so I can't remember what his number. Find it.
well, not yeah. Well, we'll do it. We'll do it in a couple of days. We'll get him on.
No. I can get it. I
Oh,
can get it. I just gotta go look through my stuff. I'm glad you told me that because I tried to call him, look for him last like about 4 days ago. Because we talk all the time.
I know. I talked to him with you before. I met him down in Philadelphia, down in I don't know where the hell it was. That cow field down there, man.
The what?
that big old cow field.
Calfield.
Yeah, where they had that big tent set up where they had the amateur boxing. At that Legends event down there. It was like in a big cow field.
Man, I'm messed up. And I remember
You were
it,
there, Brian was there, your son was.
yeah.
Yeah, that was out in the middle of nowhere.
Was that down in South Philly?
Harrisburg or something like that. Was that it?
Oh, okay. Okay, it was Harrisburg, somewhere out
Yeah,
that way.
somewhere like that. But
I've been losing my mind lately, man.
it was in the middle of nowhere. But everybody was there, man. I met so many good people over there.
Yeah, I remember. I remember. That was around Harrisburg. That was where Kenny live at. That's Kenny Van Scoy's. I gotta
Yeah,
write stuff down now, man.
I don't
I
know,
remember.
but definitely give Blood a call. See how he's doing.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I gotta look for I can't. I'm gonna do it tomorrow.
Don't worry about calling him late because, like I said, he's saying he can't get to sleep. He's bad
That's why he
insomnia.
didn't call me. That's why he didn't call me. He probably lost my number because he is kind of like he is kind of like no. He remember he called me and he stopped calling me like 3 weeks, 4 weeks now.
Oh, you let
So
you can definitely stay on top and give him a buzz and just let him
so
know, man. Let him know that
let's do some recap.
His
Let's do
brother.
the recap with Boots Ennis. Um, he came out firing on the guy. It seemed like he had the confidence that he was going to win again from the first bell. I was sitting at ringside and he was doing really well, putting his punches together. He got hit a couple of times, really solid, but it didn't bother him. It didn't. But he had the dude out on the floor, and if he would have had another 30 seconds, the fight would have been over.
You
But
think you think he should have had and Conquest too? Salute my brother. You think his training? You think he should have had a plan B because he was getting hit a lot. He fought this guy before. This was a
yeah,
rematch,
I know.
and he won all 12 rounds. It was a cakewalk.
Yes,
But this,
he switches back and forth. Go ahead, you're not finished. Go
no,
ahead.
no. I'm just saying this fight was entertaining. This fight, Karen, his name is. He had a pretty good. He had that right hand. He was nailing him with it, and Boots just didn't look like that superstar everybody's building him up to be.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that he wasn't too far from him. I just seen him. He was really confident, but he couldn't. I mean, the guy that he fought wasn't a pushover. He was tough, but he could if he had more time when he knocked him down, the fight would have been ended because he would have put him out. But like I said, I see a problem from here up with Boots because he was getting to me. So he kept his hands up and he wasn't getting hit here and there, but he didn't know how to block from here up. In my opinion, when I seen the punches thrown, he was like he couldn't block from here up. I
You think,
understand it. Maybe people don't understand what I'm talking about, but I know about blocking from here up.
you think Bosey's an elite trainer?
I know Bozy for a while. I never seen him fight. I can't make a comment on like if he's elite or whatever that. I mean Boots fight. He keeps switching back and forth. I never seen nobody do that in a long time. He switches from southpaw to right hand. If I was training him, I'll find out which side is more effective and make him stay on that side. If he's fight better orthodox, I'll make him stay there. If he fight better this way. So I wouldn't have him keep switching back and forth. But if he's successful, let him keep doing it. But there might be a day where that won't work. But I don't know. But he's doing real good. But I was concerned about him from here up. When the punches was coming, his hands wasn't there to really block. He just moved like this away. So Bruce, I know about the defense, and so I was just concerned about hair up. He was like moving, but not with his hands up there. He was just moving like, and he might get bound to get hit with somebody really aggressive.
You think he's a natural welterweight, or you think he should move up?
I think that he's tall, so he's not short, so or definitely he can move up. He can move up.
That's what.
He might be a little slower, but and he might just be the same. It's only a couple of pounds more, right? 7 pounds.
Well, 147, 154. Yeah,
Oh,
seven
that's about 7 pounds.
pounds.
Who is he going to fight?
Well, at 147, there's really nobody. Brian Norman, um, Staniosis, I believe the guy's name is.
Yeah, he might as well move up to a name.
Yeah, exactly. At 154, you got all kind of names. You got Bud Crawford over there
I heard he made 3 million on that fight.
on
The fight.
with Makhmudulov with the 154-pound title
No,
fight.
the fight that he just had.
Yeah, that's the. You mean Boots?
Yeah, I just heard he made 3 million. They said he made 3 million on that particular fight. There was a lot of people there. In the beginning, the seats wasn't filled, but then when he came on, every seat almost was filled up.
Brian Norman, that's the opponent they wanted, but he didn't want to take the money. They offered him like $1.3 million. He turned it down. Yeah, his dad's all over YouTube.
What's
Crazy.
Brian Norman record? What's his record?
I don't know, man. 20-0 or something like that. He's the WBO champ.
Oh, he's undefeated.
Yeah, he's undefeated, but he's another one. All these guys, man, they're undefeated, but they don't fight anybody.
Okay,
I mean,
that's what's wrong. That's what's wrong.
Let me show you this welterweights. I can pull this right up for us, man.
Okay, no problem. You see me doing that stuff with training that little kid, right?
Oh yeah, that was
Brian kid. So man, I know my stuff. I was just messing around, and that's going to help him.
that was beautiful. And Brian loves that too, man. I talked to Brian the other day.
He's really motivated.
He loves having you train his son. All right, man. See, they got all these ads that come up here. You can't get rid of them. They drive me freaking nuts. What do I get?
Last night, I had a dream. When I got to Africa, I had one hell of a rumble.
That's Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, man.
Don't go down. Stay up.
No, go ahead. Do like this. You tell me.
Gangsta, ready? Woo! I do this one and go left.
I gotta find a different page here.
Do it again.
Okay, go ahead.
Get that hand up. Slip. Give me a hook. Okay, ready? Now, turn the shoulder. Turn it. Turn. That's it. We only got.
See that young kid? I know so much stuff, man. I don't see why people don't give me a call.
Just go one time up and look at him.
Don't even worry about it, Clint, because
I'm not.
Turn the shoulder.
They're gonna smarten up.
Turn forward. There you go. That's it. Don't go
There
down.
we go.
Stay
Here's
up.
the one.
Stay up. Here.
You
Now
ready?
turn. Do like this. There you go. Ready? Woo! I do this one and go left hook. Ready?
Okay.
Do it again.
You ready?
Get that hand up. Slip. Give me a hook. Okay, ready? Now, turn the shoulder.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's it. We only got 20 seconds. Come on, ready? Good. Now,
Okay, check these out.
don't go like this.
Okay.
Just go one time.
These are the welterweights. This is who he could be fighting. Staniosis, who's I think he's the WBA champ. Mario Barrios, I think he's WBC. Abadizian, who they've all beaten. Brian Norman Jr., he's WBO. And see, there's no names up there. There's no names at all. It's pretty much no money there. Now, who's going to pay to see him fight any of these guys, right?
Right. I don't know him.
So if we go, let me find the hold on, let me remove this. They want me to take my ad blocker down. See these? Well, anyway, here, let me find the. Let me find the super welterweight ratings here.
Yeah, Boots has the confidence. He has all that, but him switching back and forth. I don't know if you get in against an aggressive um, boxer, he could be maybe in trouble. But as it stands now, I don't think so. But I was concerned. I'm good at defense. I was concerned about from the shoulders up, from hair up, him using his hands from hair up, and he moved a lot without his hands up here.
Look who's got the fight at 154.
It's a lot of strong guys up there.
Crawford, Madrimov. See, a lot of these Eastern Europeans, they're slick now, man. Ukraine's got a lot of tough fighters coming out of there, man. They are some polished. They're tough as nails, man. You know, they're not slick fighters, but they are tough. You got Fondora, Ortiz, Virgil Ortiz, Boachuk, Costa Zoo, Ramos, Cromwell, Mendoza. I mean, any of those fights are a lot more dough than he's going to get at 147. And as far as Brian Norman, I think he blew it. He should have taken that fight with him.
Yeah.
Salute Mateo El Filipino. Thanks for coming by, whoever you are. He's been in here before. I think it's El Pinche or something like that. But good to see you in here, brother. Thank you. Appreciate the view. But anyway, champ, I had you on here for over an hour, man. Want to talk about the boxing? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to come on here on Friday night. I want to cover the Mike Tyson fight. You want to watch it with me?
I'm going to be going.
Where you going Friday?
I'm going to an event where they're going to have the fight, signing autographs. They're going to have the fight.
Cool.
Yeah, they're going to have the fight and everything. So yeah, I'm Friday, me and Shania, we're going to go to New Jersey, and they're going to have the fight there. I'm going to be signing autographs and greeting people and making a little cash.
Oh, cool, bro. Cool, man.
I could probably buy you a bag or something.
Now you're talking, my brother. Now you're talking. But hey, bring your camera with you, man. Get some pictures of the event. You're going to be the star of the show, I'm sure, bro.
Oh, mate, no, they're not going to be there. But okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it's going to be in a big bar, a big pub. It's going to be in a big. They're going to have food and everything.
You gotta get some 8x10, some of the photos. You know, kind of like the autograph photo you sent to me.
Okay, I'll do that.
You can sell those out there. I mean, those, from a living legend, and believe me, that's a good way to make a few extra bucks right there.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, get the but they're already going to have the pictures. I have personal pictures. I might take about maybe 5 or 6 and say these are my personals. You might have to pay a little extra more.
Well, I mean, you know, you get a nice 8x10 glossy. You go get 100 of them printed up, and I mean,
yeah,
shit,
the guy already got them.
That's worth $25 easy. You could you sell 10 of those, man. That's cab fare back and forth.
And I can get some weed and send it to you.
Yeah, baby. That's my man over there. Always thinking about BruceGas. My brother Turbo Tim. But anyway, man, you have a great time. You have a great time.
I'm gonna go cook me some dinner, because when we came on, my daughter, I cooked. She cooked hers, the tacos and stuff. So now I'm gonna get me something to eat. I went and worked out at my son's gym, Tim Witherspoon Jr. at gym. I had a workout with Brian Robinson and his son and my daughter. We was all there having fun. Now we're gonna get ready for the fights. So we'll just I'll just keep you in tune, okay, Bruce?
Absolutely, brother. I appreciate
you ready to go to sleep? You ready to go to sleep?
No. I hate to say it, but I'm almost like Mitch. I don't sleep at night. I don't get to sleep till about 2 o'clock.
I'm gonna talk to him tomorrow. I'm too tired now.
2 o'clock. I'm lucky if I get 5 hours a night. I'm good.
5 hours.
Yeah, 5 hours. That's it. 5 hours. If I get 6 hours, that's real good. But five is about what I get. I don't know what it is, man.
They say you're not supposed to really sleep that long. If you do
Yeah,
eat the right stuff, you really don't supposed to really sleep really long. And if you sleep long, that means your body is not really functioning. You're tired and this and that. So this is what from the science of nutrition and the guy Aki, he was saying that you're really not supposed to sleep really long time. If you do, it's because you have certain negative things in your body.
yep.
I'm gonna do some more research before I keep talking about this stuff.
You
So
can.
I'll keep in touch with you, okay, Bruce?
God bless you, my brother.
Okay, thank you, everybody. See you next time. All right, Bruce, I'm out.
Peace out, champ. I'll talk to you.
All right, see you.
Fish and I am my love, brother. There he is, man. My good friend, Terrible Tim Witherspoon. I'm blessed to have somebody like that to come up here and co-host a show with me. But let's see, man. I think my dog just came. I think my dog is looking for me. Let me turn my I don't have to get up and look for him. Let me turn my camera on and see if I can get him in here before I go off the air. Come on, boy. Bruno. You want to go out? Come on. Come here. Come here. Yeah, see him standing over. Come on. Come here. Come over here. Come here. Come here. Hey. That's my big boy right there. I take him out and we put him outside now. It's about that time. It's about time for him to go out and yeah, he's doing his thing, man. This is 80-year-old. Let me see if I can get it better. So I can get that tuned in a little better for him. Hang on, let me see if I can tune this in. Yeah, see that old boy? That's my dog Bruno right there. He's about 10 years old. He's very very well behaved. But anyway, man, this is BruceGas over here, boxing, jazz, and more. And no, man, one dog is enough. I've had two dogs before. Right now, one died. Sometimes I get another one, but mostly it's just one. And right now, he's waiting for me to take him out. You want to go out? Of course you do. Sit right down right there. See how well behaved he is? A shake. Come on, shake. Put that paw in. Hey, see? Highly trained. If I got a cookie, I can make him do just about anything, man. That's the way these dogs are, man. He's cool. See, I gave him to chomp on my dumbbell down there. Make him do about 10 reps with it. But anyway, this is BruceGas, boxing, jazz, and more, man. I'm gone. Peace.